Hi, everybody. Today is April 5th. It is the 206th day since L'Arche, my brother's group home, terminated our visitation agreement. I had worked out an agreement with them and with the government of BC that I could visit my brother twice a week. He's almost 65. I'm 67. So in terms of perspective, we have missed Thanksgiving, Halloween, my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, Family Day, and Easter is coming up. Oh, I forgot to mention Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. And what worries me or brings everything into perspective is that Easter is coming up this coming Sunday. And normally we would have had Easter. We would have done Easter decorations and had a little Easter party. I'm looking outside right now on my deck, and I have a cookie jar that I filled with Christmas cookies for him that I put out there. And still have the pumpkin that I bought to make a jack-o'-lantern with him. I'd let him design the face and then I would cut it out. It is sort of squished now. It's more like bird food, but I don't want to put it away because then that means that I might never see him again. I just got back from a visit with with a specialist, retinal for your retina. I have lupus. I was diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune, potentially life-threatening autoimmune disorder. I was diagnosed in 2014. And since then, I've had a heart attack. I have 50% kidney function. Lupus attacks, it's when your body attacks itself. So it was apparently the medicine that I have to take, Plaquenil, for the lupus is it's bad for your retina and it can destroy your vision. And my regular ophthalmologist caught some kind of degradation in my retina. So I was at a special retinal ophthalmologist this morning, and they have to decide if they're going to take me off Plaquenil or whatever. So I've got serious health issues. I spent Friday calling. I started by calling the office of the Seniors Advocate in British Columbia. And I spoke to a nice person there named Sue. And she gave me a list of 3 other agencies that might be able to help restore visitation between Paul and I. He's my only living relative from my family. There used to be 6 kids here in BC, and our families and our children and my mom. My mom has died. So everybody has died or moved away. The only people left are Paul and I. And I felt very fortunate that we're still alive and we could still visit with each other. Now I don't have anyone to visit. So I spent the day calling various agencies. And so I called, just to give you an idea, I called, started with the Office of the Seniors Advocate in BC. And what they said, they only do they don't help individual seniors, they only help senior issues. And this was a theme that I got from, to cut to the chase, I made 8 calls to 8 different agencies, and only one said that they actually helped, they could help in my circumstances. So I spoke to the Community Legal Assistance Society, which has a BC Human Rights branch, the Elder Law Clinic, something called Seniors First, Inclusion BC, Seniors First BC, the Fraser Health Authority, the Elder Law Clinic, and Patient Care Quality Office at the Fraser Health Authority. And of those agencies, only one said that they had the jurisdiction. Nobody has the jurisdiction to help my brother, who has been confined by his group home against his will. He's told them clearly he wants to live with me, he wants to visit me, he wants to be with me as much as he can, and I haven't seen him for 206 days. So I have also reached out politically. So I emailed his member of the legislature for BC. Her name is Anna Kang. She's NDP, New Democratic Party. All four political representatives that I've reached out to are New Democratic Party, just in case you were wondering who is not helpful. She had her assistant email me less than a full sentence, but basically saying nothing we can do. So that's Anna Kang, remember that name. Paul's MP for Burnaby South is Jagmeet Singh. He is the leader of the New Democratic Party. He's never responded at all, so has not responded to me at all. My MLA, member of the legislature, is a woman named Selena Robinson. She's actually a Facebook friend. And she has blocked my emails, and her assistant, I went to her office once. I was not invited inside. I was not offered a meeting. And then the next time I went back there just to see an update on what her inquiries, they didn't open the door. So I rang the buzzer and they didn't open the door. My MP is a woman named Bonita Zerillo. She is also, both of their offices are just around the corner from my apartment, so they're quite close by. Bonita Zerillo has also said there's nothing she can do, and her constituent assistant came out to the lobby to speak briefly with me, which was nice. He actually spoke with me on the phone as well. He also said there's nothing he can do. So this is, my brother is a man who is in a government-funded facility, 100%. He doesn't pay one penny. It's not privately run. He doesn't pay one penny. You pay for his care. 100% is taxpayer funded. I estimate that L'Arche gets $10,000 to $25,000 a month, not a year, a month for his care. And he's being isolated and confined against his wishes. So I don't know how to tell people how desperate I am. You try and tell people nicely. If you get too excited, then they think you're a hysterical woman. I don't know, what do you do when you believe that you could die before you see your loved one again? And that's what I feel. I've told everybody that I can reach, and people go, oh, too bad, so sad. This is a man who's in a facility that is paid for by you and who has been confined against his will for 206 days. Anyways, so Easter's coming up. That's my Easter message during Holy Week. This is for Catholics, which is what we are. We're practicing Catholics. This is the most holy week of the year. And this is, what I'm facing in Easter, where with no contact with my loved one. So what I've asked you to do, and for what it's worth, I don't know. Number one, if you know anybody that could help, you might have some brilliant idea on how to restore my visits with my brother. And you may have some contact that I'm not aware of, some relative or a loved one, or somebody's done you a favor and they might help you now. Reach out to them, tell them this story, and ask for help to restore my visits, my in-person visits with my little brother. You can also send an email to Anna Kang, Jagmeet Singh, Selena Robinson, and Bonita Zerillo. Remember those names, all NDP. I worked for the NDP party for most of my adult life. I volunteered with them, And I actually worked in Sven Robinson's first campaign. He is, I think he just won an NDP, the first elected NDP member of parliament, and he just won the Order of Canada. So back in the in the 70s, I worked on his campaign, and I worked on his campaign again in the 2000s. So remember this about new Democratic Party representatives. They don't care about you. They can't help. They cannot help. That's what I hear. Either they don't respond at all, or they say can't help. Remember that. So send an email to, I put a little email in the description box for this video. Thank you for watching as long as you have. Knock off a quick email asking to restore, asking these people who, with one phone call, and my visits with my brother would be restored. That's all they have to do. Send off a quick email. You can also contribute. I am trying to become the guardian or the committee of my brother. So I need to have an expert report from a medical doctor saying that I'm a suitable person to be his committee. I need funds to pay for that. I've spent all my savings. I've spent all my discretionary income. I'm living on old age security. So if you want to contribute a few dollars, it's easy to do. You just need to click online on my GoFundMe, on my GoFundMe page, or link rather. Thank you so much for watching. Please listen. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait for the video where I say, it's too late. You know, he's died and I didn't see him, or I died. And you go, geez, you know, I wish there was something I could have done for that Kathleen Walker. There is something you can do, and let me know. So if you send the email, let me know. Because so far, I think 3 people have sent emails. 3. I've got over 5,000 Facebook friends and contacts, and 3 of them have told me that they've sent the email supporting my right to visit with my brother and his right to visit with me. It's a guaranteed charter, freedom of association, which is guaranteed in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.